I first heard about this lap banding from a friend of mine whose husband had it done. He was extremely overweight, and she told me that he lost 28 kilos in a month, and I was amazed. So I thought, right, that's it, I'm going to investigate. And also my GP at the time said that if I wanted all my aches and pains to go away, I had to lose weight. And after many years of dieting, off and on, and trying everything, I said it's impossible, I can't lose weight. So he said, well, this is the way to go. So he sent me off to Dr. Basson, and I had a chat with him, and it all sounded very good. So I thought, okay, put my name down. And when I got the call to say, right, your surgery date is ready to go, I thought, oh no, what am I doing? I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. But then I spoke to my friend again, and she said, no, come on, Trevor's doing so well, you can do it as well. So I went in, and a little bit nervous the day of the surgery, but I thought, well, I'm here now, and I had it done. And the next day, Dr. Basson came to check on me and made sure I had my x-ray to see that the band was all in place. And I was very impressed with that. And then, that was in December, so I went through the whole of the Christmas period just eating whatever I liked, because it hadn't been adjusted yet. And I saw him about the middle of January for my first 6-week checkup. And he said I was looking fine, and I had to go another couple of weeks before they put fluid in, which was fine, because I was still in the party mode and could still eat everything, so I was quite happy. And then after my first adjustment, when I had to just have fluids for 3 days, that was a bit tricky because I'd been eating anything I liked. Anyway, I got through that, and then slowly the weight started to come off. I actually did think it was going to come off a lot quicker than it did, but I was losing like maybe 1 kilo every 3 weeks, maybe 2 kilos a month. And then, so after 6 months, I was really getting despondent, because I thought by now I should have lost 50 kilos, and I hadn't. And I thought, what have I done? And all through that time I had been coming for fills, but it still didn't seem to make a difference. And then I had one fill in about end of August, and I think that was the fill that just did it for me, because all of a sudden I couldn't eat what I wanted. I had to eat very little, and the weight just dropped off, and in a month I lost 10 kilos, which was fantastic. So I was very happy about that. But then I think the band got too tight and I started vomiting, which is not pleasant. But I just seemed to, whatever I ate just came up. So, and being me, I didn't come to the doctor and tell him what was going on. I just kept on going, because I thought, well, I'm losing weight and this is what I wanted all this time. But it got so bad that I actually ended up in hospital with kidney stones, because I wasn't drinking enough, because I couldn't, because every time I put anything in my mouth I vomited. So that gave me a big fright, and even though I was nice and thin and I didn't want to put on weight again, I came for an adjustment. And I spoke to Anton, and he said, no, we've got to take some fluid out, it's obviously too tight. So he removed a bit of fluid, and since then I've been perfect again. So I do eat very little. I don't eat breakfast because I just feel nauseous. And so I eat at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll have a snack, and then I have my dinner around about 9 o'clock. And the reason I eat so late is because I'm a chef. We run our own restaurant, and it's very difficult to eat before that. Before the operation, being a chef, I used to just eat constantly while I was prepping, and anything I cooked went in my mouth. And since I've been thin now, I don't feel the urge to eat all the time. I'm not hungry all the time, and I just eat when I need to eat. So I think from that aspect it's been pretty good. Friends and family, my family are so proud of me for just sticking with it, and they've seen the slow progress, and they've seen the aggravation and the elation, and they're very proud of me. And people I haven't seen for a couple of months are most impressed, and they say, what are you doing, what are you doing? And I'm quick to say I've had a lap band, and I'm very happy with it, and it's the only way to go. When you've battled and battled and battled, for 30 years I battled with dieting, and now I'm finally on track, and I don't think I'll ever be fat again.